Africa has total of 54 countries in it. In this video, we'll be discovering which of these countries is the most popular or the most famous country in Africa.
Egypt is the oldest country in Africa. Nonetheless, on this video, we'll be talking about the most famous country in Africa, not by population, but based on popularity. So on this video, our number one on our list today is Egypt. Egypt is arguably the oldest country in Africa and also one of the most famous country in Africa. Egypt has a lot of views and a lot of tourist attracting places that you could ever wish to go, and Egypt has been ranked by Google as one of the most famous countries in the world, not just in Africa alone. Egypt has been known years even before the Bible days. Egypt is also known in the Bible a very long time ago for colonizing Israel, one of the strongest countries in the world. So nonetheless, Egypt is arguably the famous country in Africa and one of the famous countries in the world.
Africa is the second largest continent in the world with approximately 30.7 square kilometers in land, that is to say 11.7 million miles. Africa has approximately 1.2 billion people living in it, that is the census which was done in year 2021. Africa covers about 20% in land area in the world and also 50% of human beings living in the world.
And number two on our list today is South Africa. One of the most beautiful countries in Africa is South Africa. South Africa is based on the southern part of Africa, and that is where the name comes in, South Africa. South Africa has been colonized long time ago by the whites, whereby they fought for their independence, and finally it was a win for them. And now South Africa is a country mixed with black and white, living together in peace and also doing their thing. So today on our list, South Africa is the second most famous country in Africa. Not even after doing some research online and also interviewing some people, it came out clear that South Africa is well known around the world, and that makes them the second on our list today.
Africa is a continent with diversity, beauty, and different type of development.
And right now on the third spot, Nigeria comes in as the third Africa's most famous country, and also Nigeria is known to be the wealthiest country in Africa with amazing tourist attractive places and center. Nigeria is also rich in oil and a lot of development, especially the mega city known as Lagos, which is the number one city in Africa. That's nonetheless, Nigeria is also popular based on their football and also best of the music artists in Nigeria or in Africa mostly are from Nigeria, and that's to say Burna Boy, Wizkid and Davido and the rest of them. Nigeria also has been standing out in a lot of activities in the Olympics, in sports, in football like the FIFA World Cup and also. But on today's video, Nigeria has come out to be ranking on the third spot. Nigeria is also the home of entertainment, a place filled with lovely nightlife and enjoyment to relax and have fun. Nigeria is the number one go-to place in case you ever wish to visit or wish to spend your holiday or even retire. Nigeria is the number one place that should be on your bucket list. Nigeria, that makes Nigeria the third most famous African country and also one of the richest countries in Africa. And nonetheless, don't forget that Nigeria is also the home to the African richest man in the world and also one of the highest tech ranking country in Africa and in the world as a whole. Don't be amazed by this beautiful country because Nigeria is here and here to stay with you.
Africa has a total of 54 countries in it. In this video, we'll be discovering which of these countries is the most popular or the most famous country in Africa.
And on the fourth spot today on our list is Kenya. Kenya is located in Africa. It's also one of the biggest countries in Africa and also the fourth most famous country in Africa. Kenya is blessed with a lot of wildlife and beautiful and eventful places to visit. In case you ever wish to visit Kenya, don't forget to put the wildlife into your bucket list because this makes Kenya very famous, and also the Watamu River that is sparkling, beautiful and clean. You could barely see or you could clearly see the bottom of this sea when you are on this water. Trust me, Kenya is the number one go-to place if you ever wish to relax or even have fun with your family. Kenya wildlife keeps them ranking on top of the world and also bringing many tourists to the country every year. Kenya is truly a blessed nation and also a very famous place to spend a lovely time with your family.
My name is Emmanuel Bernard. Thank you for coming across my channel. Please do well to subscribe and like this video as we dive into the video to discover more things about a loving continent known as Africa.
The last but not the least on our list today is Ghana. Ghana is located in the western part of Africa, and this country is blessed with a lot of food, beautiful faces, beautiful developing places, and also beautiful people in it. Ghana is also known for its beautiful food and lovely atmosphere. Ghana has one of the best atmosphere in Africa, in case you don't know, and Ghana is also a lovely place to pay a visit to. So, to round this up, which of these countries have you visited and which of these countries would you love to visit? Nonetheless, do not forget to drop your opinion on the comment section, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and also see you next week on my current video.